Hi guys, I'm Enrico and this is the first time that I'm recording myself in front of a camera talking to you, so I'm quite excited. Also, it's the first time that I'm speaking in English, which is not my native language, so I'll try my best to be understandable. What I want to talk about in this video, first of all, the purposes of my channel and what I want to do from now on, how I'm gonna manage the contents of the channel. I've reorchestrated many tracks of Final Fantasy soundtrack, that's great, I've really enjoyed it. But lately, my inspiration started to decrease. I've been wondering about what can I do so that I can feel inspired and at the same time please you with the contents that I upload on the channel. So the solution is, first of all, I would like to feel free to follow my real inspiration. There won't be a limit related with the content that I'm gonna post on the channel from now on. I will try to listen inside me and get inspiration from around me. So I want to explore new horizons and I want to try to approach different kind of tracks, which can be from movies, from animes, from games, whatever. But the most important thing, they must be in line with what I feel inside. So this is one of the points. Second, I want to mention about someone. I want to talk about my collaboration with Matteo Gallus. I've been calling him for a long time Matthew Wallace, because it was his old nickname. We have started our collaboration because we have played in the same band for a long time. After, we have took different ways. He have kept following his main job as a technician. He is a sound engineer, and I've kept following my artist way as a composer. Eventually, we end up meeting again, and we blended our skills. I guess the power of the music that you have listened in the channel is the result of my own skills and his skills. Without him, I couldn't achieve that sound quality you are listening now, so I wouldn't light his importance for this project. There is a big news about him because he recently opened and finished to build a new studio. As you see behind me, there's a large analog console. It's an SSL 4K G+. It belongs to him and his studio. In the next future, we're gonna be able to achieve the best audio quality possible. Also, we're gonna be able to record real instruments instead of using only virtual instruments, which are gonna give the music another shape, like a more realistic, more emotional. I would recommend you to check the link in description if you wanna get further information about his work and Sound Dream Studio, especially if you need some sound services or maybe you wanna mix your work. I would definitely suggest to ask to him and send him an email. So check the link in description, follow him in his social network, it would be a great way to support him. Thank you. The third point that I wanna talk about is related with the Final Fantasy VII mod. I've already told you about this mod, which is gonna include many features. You are gonna be able to have a different game experience because you're gonna play Final Fantasy VII but with some replaces, such as new 3D models, new music. My remixes are gonna replace the original ones. Day-night cycle, voice acting of the characters. So you are gonna be able to listen the dialogues between the characters. If you wanna know more about it, you can follow the link in the description and you can read everything related with this mod. I would like to thank Unabomb. He's the guy who is helping me to replace the original music with mine, taking care of the loops of the songs, and also is the intermediate between me and the team who is developing the mod. The team is called Echo Screen, and the leader of this team is Tsunamix, and I would also like to thank him because he allowed this project to be possible. So thank you both of you. If you wanna know more about the project, follow the link in the description. Last but not least, we have scheduled a live stream on Twitch, and we are gonna be able to take a walkthrough Final Fantasy VII using the mod. I've made a couple of tracks which I've never released on the channel, so you are gonna have the chance to take a listen to them. The tracks are Flowers Blooming in the Church, On That Day 5 years ago, Good Night Until Tomorrow, the FF7 Victory Fanfare, but the original one, because I've already made my own version of Victory Fanfare, but this one is the right one from Final Fantasy VII. I will give you more updates on the upcoming days. The other point that I want to talk about is related with something that you have been asking me for a long time, which is Spotify. Am I gonna put my music on Spotify or no? I'm glad to say that yes, I'm gonna put my music on Spotify and also on all the most famous digital stores, and I'm still working on it. I knew that I would have get into this point where I think is the best moment, thanks to the experience that we have gained and thanks to the new studio. I think like now it's a great moment to open the old projects and make new arrangements and also mix again some of the old tracks that I've made at the first months of the channel, such as FF7 Battle Theme or Dark Messenger, The Man with the Machine Gun, The Landing, which are all songs that I would like to reopen, re-orchestrate again with the new skills so that I can achieve the greatest quality possible for them. The last point that I want to talk about is not properly related with my channel. It's a project I'm working with a friend. His name is Marco. He's an actor and an artistic director. He has spent all of his life thinking and building a fantasy environment. And he took care of giving this environment a scientific logic, like trying to explain all the phenomenon of this environment. There is an ambition to develop a video game like a fantasy simulator. We don't have yet the technology to support such a huge amount of informations. So at the meantime, we've decided to make an audiobook. He have wrote some novels taking inspiration from this environment. I'm taking care of the composition of the music for those novels and also the sound part. For the sound effects, I've decided to approach them with binaural technology, which is the most immersive experience for the listener because you are able to record a sound and to put it in the right position in the space. So the moment that you listen to it with your earphones, you are aware of the position where the sound is reaching you. And that's really interesting because you can fall into a real deep experience. So this audiobook is gonna feature my musics and also my sounds, and I'm gonna give you more updates during time, and maybe I can share something on my Patreon. There is a tier for $10. You can get all of my unreleased and original music, so I suggest you to check the link in the description, and if you are interested, subscribe. We have reached the end of this video, but I want to take a moment to deeply thank you for the support that you have given me all of these years. You have always been there supporting and writing feedbacks, comments. You have helped me to grow up as a musician, but also as a person, because everything that I achieved in my work, it reflects on my daily life as a person. So I wouldn't stop to thank you for this. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you for your attention and stay tuned for the upcoming news.